Hi guys, in this tutorial we'll see how to work with material select box because this is very much important while working with form. So we have to use a lot this form, this select box. So to work with this select box we need to have this mat select module in our app module file, and it should be imported here so that we can use the component of this material select module. So this is a form element, so for that I'll create a tag of form element, and in this section I'll use as a label. So for that, mat label, and in this label I'll define as a item, and here I'll use select box, mat select box, mat mat select. And in this mat select, what I'm trying to do is I'll develop one scenario that will fulfill the requirement of a particular scenario. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create one select box with having these values, and based on the selection of these values I'm trying to show the corresponding values in the other drop down, other select box. So for that, what I'll do, I'll use in this select section, I'll use a for loop to generate, uh, not here in option section. Here inside we should have option, mat option. In mat option, I'll try to create those many values as we have in the list. So for that, I'll use structural directive ng for. Let's declare variable here. Let item of items, and whatever the value will be, that the value will be the item which we are retrieving here. So this value of this item will be item, and will display the same here also, item. So this is the first select box has been created. So let me save this and let's see the output. So here one drop down has been got created. So what I'm trying to do is, based on the selection of this value, I'm trying to display one more select box here that having the corresponding value. So this will happen on the selection change here. So here we'll use one event, that is selection change. So earlier we have used one event, that is change, but here is quite different. Here we have to use different event that will do the similar work, that is selection change. Selection change, and on change of this event we will call a method, that is selection change event, and here I'll pass the value of the selected item. So for example, suppose we have selected one item here, so the value will be that item, and that will pass here to do the corresponding action and in controller. So here I'll pass as event dot value. So this is the value I'm trying to pass, and based on this method I'll create one method in app component here which will receive the event. This will be the value. I'm sending value directly from there, so you can use that. Let's alert. Let's see till this point it is working fine or not. Save all. Let's go back here. So whatever selection I'll do here, so see I have selected fruits, so it is recognizing fruits. If I'll do another selection, it will recognize the same. So based on this selection, I will try to display the different select box here. So in HTML, what I'll do, I'll create one more select box, and that will be condition based. That will be displayed only when I select anything here. For that, I'll create a div. Inside this div, I'll paste the same. Everything should be same. Instead of the label should be as per our selection. So suppose here in this component, I'm selecting, so the value, if the value is triple equal to in JavaScript or in front end application indicates that identical equal. If we'll do this, will just compare equality. If we'll do this will compare type and value as well. So here we have two values, so we can compare these two. If it is vegetables, then we will do similar action. Then what we'll do, this is the sub item which we want to display in the next one. So with this, I'll assign this one, vegetable section one. This will I will assign here. So in real time, this will be happen through API call. Whatever selection value we are getting, so based on that, we'll hit API to load data accordingly. But as of now, we are not going to hit any API, so we are just making use of the current object which we have in local. So for vegetable, we'll do the same process, and for fruits, if the selection is fruits, then we'll copy these values from here, not we'll paste inside this. And if it is vegetable fruits, this value, then it should perform the different behavior. What was the different behavior? Let's copy this line, and this time it will be fruits instead of vegetables. And one more thing, I want to change the label here. I want whatever a user has selected, so I want to display those label here. So for that, what I'll do, I have one opt title variable. So here I'll assign this variable to this value, and I use this variable in the second one here as a label, so that whenever you make any selection, it will act accordingly. And here we need not to do any selection change operation, so we can get rid of this. We are happy with this. And now here, the instead of items, we have this object sub items. So we'll start using this sub item here. So now rest of the thing looks good, same as expected. And let's see what are the changes we need to do. And one more thing, I want to display this section only when this one of the value have been selected from here. If nothing is selected, this should not be displayed. In that case, what I'll do, I'll use star and if, and for this I'll create one variable here. So here I have created one variable that shows sub items. So if selection happens, any selection happens, I'll make it as a true. This will be as a true, and I'll use this variable at this place so that it will act as per our need. So let's save all, and let's see, look at browser. There is. So here second box is not displaying, so once I'll select here, so second one is displaying. So whatever the value I have selected, so the label is the same. And then if we are selecting from here, then we are finding the corresponding value, something like this. If we'll change here from vegetable to fruits, this also will got changed, and we'll get the corresponding value. So in this way we can handle the select object selection in Angular. So I'll repeat I'll what I have did here. So very first thing is I'll summarize. So in app module we just need to have mat select module. In app component, start from here. In here we need to use mat form field because this is a form element. If we use form element, then this will give this kind of look and feel, otherwise it will show very weird. So here this is the label which will be displayed in this section. This item you can see here, this is the label, and this is the selection section, and these are the options available with us. So we are using a for loop to generate the option, and based on the any selection here, these are the item value which will be a selected value. Those selected value we are passing on the selection change this method. These are the values, and by using this value we are doing the here desired operation, but in real time we may have different requirement, we can do accordingly, and then we are displaying the second one based on the selection. So this much guys, thanks for watching, have a good day.